Welcome to another episode of Why It's Expensive, the show where I come right here, pick a bunch of lenses I wish I owned, but can't afford to, and figure out why they cost so bloody much. This set of lenses here are known as the Loxia line of lenses, and they are made in only one mount, and that is the Sony E Mount. Now, even though they are made exclusively for Sony, these are not made by Sony. These are 100% Carl Zeiss lenses. So why don't they make these in other mirrorless mounts? Well, I can only assume that the people at Zeiss are Sony fanboys. So for the non-Sony fanboys out there, the Loxia line of lenses are a very premium line of lenses. At the moment, there are 5 lenses in the lineup. There is the 21mm f2.8, the 25mm f2.4, the 35mm f2, 50mm f2, and the 85mm f2.4. Their prices range between $1,000 and $1,500 each, and you can buy the whole set, complete with accessories, for just under $6,000. And in true Zeiss fashion, all 5 of these lenses are manual focus only. So in terms of a per lens cost, they don't exactly come across as completely ridiculous, but it's definitely on the more premium side of prices. So, what makes Loxia lenses so expensive and premium? Now, one of the key strengths of the Loxia line is how they can offer outstanding quality in a remarkably small form factor in terms of both image and build quality. Now, if we're talking about just image quality, there is not a single lens in the Loxia line that disappoints. Now, of course, they might not be perfect from corner to corner like what you would expect from an Otus lens, but the optical quality of these lenses are definitely above average, and I would confidently say that they can stand up to high-end professional work. If you take a look at the maximum aperture of these lenses, they range between f2 and f2.8. Now, those aren't exactly numbers that will make you go wow, because I think the value of these lenses don't lie within being extremely bright and fast bokeh monsters. Their purpose leans more towards being small, reliable, and compact, high-quality workhorses. Just take into account that these tiny lenses cover a full-frame image circle, has excellent optical quality, great resolution, exhibits almost no distortion, yet still has a reasonably bright maximum aperture. Comparing the Loxias to other lenses with similar focal lengths, you really come to appreciate how small and compact the Loxias are. In this case, these are both 21mm f2.8 lenses, and this is huge compared to the Loxia. They're also built incredibly well. They have a full metal build, including a full metal hood and also weather sealing. In fact, these lenses are actually so compact, sometimes their small size becomes a problem, especially when you're mounting and unmounting the lenses. You see, because the lenses are so small, there's almost nowhere on the lens barrel for you to grab onto that doesn't move. You're constantly twisting on something that's not locked down. Coupling that with the fact that the weather sealing gasket makes the lens mount incredibly tight doesn't exactly make it much easier. And you may have noticed that the Loxia lenses are always referred to as a set, and that's because they are designed to be used as a set, especially for filmmaking. So what exactly are the benefits of filming with Loxia lenses apart from taking up less space in your lens case? You see, all lenses in this lineup are not made only with the same size of filter threads, they are also made with practically the same outer barrel diameters. And if you look at the position of the focus and iris rings across all Loxia lenses, you'll realize that they are all aligned, which means each ring is in the exact same spot regardless which Loxia lens you're using, and to filmmakers, this means a lot. It means you can attach the same lens gear on whichever Loxia lens, and lens changes are also more seamless because all the focus and iris rings are in the same position, which means you don't have to reposition your lens motors. And the same outer diameter across the board means you won't run into any issues with clearance or matte box adapters. The lenses are also designed with an adequate amount of focus throw, ranging from 90 degrees to their wider lenses to 220 degrees on their 85mm. And one of my favorite features is probably the ability to turn a screw near the lens mount to declick the iris ring so you can make smooth exposure adjustments using the iris ring when you are shooting video. Simply put, the Loxias are basically a set of mini Cine Primes, and we have done an episode on Cinema Primes before, so if you've seen that episode for Cinema Primes, the Loxias are actually a great deal. But to the end user, they are still pretty expensive lenses. However, if you'd like to try out every single Loxia lens there is, Lensiry has all 5 of the Loxia lenses. But if you're in town, feel absolutely free to just swing by and have a go at these. They also have the Zeiss Milvus lenses, one Zeiss Baptist, one Otus, and quite a lot more. This place is in Malaysia, so if you ever swing by, I'll leave some info on how to get here in the description. Also, let me know in this poll or down in the comments whether or not you think Loxia lenses are straight up overpriced or actually priced quite reasonably. Also, feel free to shout out any piece of gear you think should deserve a spot on Why It's Expensive. So that's pretty much it for today, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.